Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian here on YouTube. Others of you may know me personally, so you know my true name and birth name. But other than that, okay, here I am with another video for you. Today, October 20. 5th. Oh my goodness. Today's the 25th of October, 2024. Okay. We have been in Scorpio season for a few days already. Yes. And I'm going to share that screen with you right now. Here we are. Astro Gold, my go-to. And here we are. All right. Well, and here we are at 10:46 a.m. on the west coast of United States of America in California, San Francisco, California to be exact. And we have the ascendant at 11 degrees of Sagittarius, where the Sun and Mercury are in the 12th house here in Scorpio. So, yes, it's an interesting time, Scorpionic time, digging into the depths of the glacial oceans. Yes, because I would say Scorpio is more like ice than anything else. Um, and it's like a glacier. It's fixed water, which is ice. And I would say that if you had a sun in Pisces, it would be more like a lake. And in Cancer, it would be the ocean. So all the water signs, yes. And or actually even Pisces could be steam or mist also. And yes, so those are the three phases of water. Actually, if you want to go that technical or deeply into astrology, is to how the water signs act in each, or the sun in each water sign are compared by fixed, cardinal, and mutable. Or, yeah. So the sun is in Scorpio is fixed water. The sun in Pisces is mutable water. Like it moves um in a mist or very, or rain, could be rain too. So yeah. And then Cancer is oceans. The what is water itself. And it could be turbulent with Mars here. So yes. Turbulent waters have been here for a while. Yes, all year. We've had a lot of hurricanes and stuff like that, water events happening with Mars in Cancer. And Saturn in Pisces. But yeah, actually, it's also trying to Mercury here in Scorpio. So yeah, um, thinking very deeply, uh, taking on responsibility, and there's a little bit of turbulence with Mars here in Cancer. So now the moon is thankfully in Leo, which is making a wonderful trine to Chiron right now, because so yeah, actually we'll be healing some wounds emotionally, possibly healing wounds emotionally. and healing emotional wounds possible, or just taking a very Leo type of, okay, this is what who I am, where I'm feeling into my body, and I'm feeling very Leo-esque. The traits of Leo, proud, maybe a little bit, could be childish too, or childlike. Um, yes, so there's a lot of traits for Leo and very dramatic. Maybe you're healing some dramatic wound or something that a traumatic wound here that's having to do with your body or your mother or something like that. You know, it could be anything related to the moon, and Chiron is that wound that never heals, that, you try to heal that. But over time, actually, over time, this wound does become healed, and you can work with that energy to help others when you get older in life. If you're old, like over 50 or so. Yeah. Um, well, because I am over 50, I am 54 years old. I'll be 55 in March. So, yeah. And I'm going to have a nodal return soon in 2020 at the um Christmas Eve next year in 2025. So, yes. Uh Interesting times indeed. And that is if you have the North Node in Pisces. If you have the North Node in Aries, you're already having your nodal return. And then that's every 18 years or so, you have a nodal return. So, yeah, those are very big times indeed. And okay, so let's see, what can we do? What do we want to focus on today? Well, Jupiter has been retrograde in Gemini, so probably some uh doing something over again, um bringing blessings and ex abundance your way in a delay. It could be delayed too. So, nice. And so, yeah, we have the sun at 2 degrees and 48 minutes of Scorpio here. The Venus has been in Sagittarius for a while. This is the asteroid Pallas Athena, which is right close to at least 3 degrees or 2.5 degrees from the ascendant right now. Oh, we have Uranus hovering over Algol in the sixth house. So this can bring unexpected things to your job if you're a Sagittarius rising. Uh, yes, but Mars here is bringing action, initiation into your eighth house of other people's money, other people's uh yeah, Also insurance, or inheritance, could be um, credit cards that you need to take, that are credit card debt, possibly taking care of those, cutting and severing some debt you have or had or have with other your spouse, or um a bank or anything like that. So yeah, actually that would help to bring that up to money situations. We have Pluto at 29 degrees, which will be moving into Aquarius on November 19th. I can show you that. Let's move this ahead to November 19th. So yeah, actually it'll be later in the day on the 19th, because we have 21:50 and 29:59. And then we'll move it into, I guess, hours. And see when, there you go. November 19th at 12:55 or so. Or I think 12:40. Well, 39. Okay, 12:39, 12:40. Yeah. Pluto moves into Aquarius. And it stays there until 2044. Yay. For Capricorns. I know Capricorns have had a rough time with Pluto going through your first house, and or hitting any planets in Capricorn since 2008. So, yes. Um, alrighty. And Mars will be moving into Leo. Um, November 5th, or yeah, November 5th. The Mars moves into Leo. So November is going to be an interesting month. Going to be a lot of change, because actually this Mars in Leo goes into Leo, and then it goes retrograde back into Cancer for quite some time, where will be a lot of things that have been thinking about with Cancer, Mars and Cancer, until, let's see, let's move this into months. See, it's retrograde. Mars is retrograde here in the fourth house. And then we'll go back another month. When, oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and, where is Mars? Okay, Mars is, yes, here in Cancer. I go back another month. Mars is still in Cancer. Mars is now in Leo in January. So yes. So if we go back in weeks, so we can make it a little easier to see. October 27th. So actually we're going to be moving into, Mars moves into Yeah, Leo into Leo on the 5th of November, and then we'll go move it ahead until it gets to the 6th, and then it starts to go retrograde. And then in January, it's back into Cancer, and then it goes retrograde to 17 degrees, and then it starts going ahead into Cancer, and then it eventually ends back into Leo in April 20th. That's a very long retrograde period for Mars. It's not going to be fun. So yeah, if actually any Leos, you'll have a little bit of see what the next year, what 2025 will look like after April 20th or 2019th, 20th. Let's go back a day or two. Yeah, so the 17th, then the 18th. Yeah, so the 18th is November 18th. Oh, I'm sorry, April 18th is when Mars goes into Leo for I think it's 2 years, or I think. Um, let's go see next year. Mars will be in Aries. Oh, okay. No, so that's 2 months then. Yeah. 2 months of yeah, 2 months of Mars in Leo. And then it goes into Virgo in June. Okay, so yeah, okay, so actually you can see it should do this in, yeah, it's easier to do in Astro Gold, but yeah, so that is really, really cool. What else did I want to share? Well, oh, yes, well, by 2025, Saturn and Neptune will be entering the sign of Aries, which will bring a new, different, well, that'll bring fiery Aries, independence, pioneering, and whew, fiery, very fiery things happening when in 2025. And that's for another when 2025 comes closer, I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to share with you what now. So yeah, oh, I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to share my chart. I'm going to share with you the yes. Hold on. I'm just looking this up. Where is it? Progressed natal and progressed chart. My natal and progressed chart for today. So, yes, here's my natal chart. In the center, my chart is, yep, I have Sagittarius rising, the moon at 26 degrees. The moon right now is well, the progressed moon is at 29 degrees of Sagittarius. It actually was was a lunar return on October the 8th, but that moon has moved, and in a few weeks or a week or so, the moon will progress into my second house, which is interesting. And then we have the sun here in Taurus at 5 degrees, which is conjunct my Saturn, which is kind of interesting. That's been bringing up a lot of uh, leadership qualities in myself. And here's the aspectarian, and from, and I am 54 years old. So from Pisces to Taurus, you go, yeah. So from the sun in Pisces at 11 degrees. So my sun would be here. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So when I was in my 20s, I was had Mars, and my sun was in Aries, and 30s, and then 40s, and then 55. I'm sorry, 54. Yes. Next year, my sun will be moving in on exactly conjunct Saturn, my natal Saturn. Saturn is still in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, Libra in hovering over Algol. Wow. And then we have Mars, transiting Mars, or progressed Mars in Gemini. We have my progressed Pluto still in Pluto, in Libra. And I'm sorry, Virgo, still in Virgo. Uranus is still over Uranus. And my Jupiter moved to 0 degrees of Scorpio. And Neptune is at 0 degrees. So yeah, actually that's how, and my progressed ascendant is in Aquarius, and will be there for quite some time. So this is quite interesting. You have a progressed ascendant, you have a progressed sun, you have a progressed moon, and all these progressed other sign planets too. So this is quite an interesting chart for, yeah. And my MC is ruled by Venus, which my natal Venus is in Pisces at 20 degrees. And it's in its exaltation. So Venus is exalted, is in rulership here in Taurus, progressed Venus in Taurus. My progressed sun is in Taurus in the 6th house of work. And yeah, so that's quite an interesting thing to see how progressions of a chart work. So, and you can see the degree of which, and the type of lunation it is. You can do that by going to, hold on, let me try something here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm going to, oh, hold on. Uh, I'm going to go to AstroSeek. Hold on. Have to open AstroSeek. Dang. All right. AstroSeek. I, I I wish I had this open before, but I don't. All right. Okay, now let's go back to my Zoom meeting and share my screen. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, Alberti. I thought I had it open. All righty, no worries. Here we are at AstroSeek. And this is where the planets are right now. Well, without a time zone, October 25th, we have an Aries, which we put everything in Aries, starting the first house. And you can always change that on AstroSeek. But I want to go back to hold on. Um, wait a minute. Okay, now let's see. Let's go to our home page. Where we will go to. Oh, all right. The lunation cycle. You can find your lunation cycle. And here's the lunation cycle for this year, starting October 2nd to the 28th. And you can see or search your lunation cycle. And we do that by, I need to go to the home page. Here we are. Okay. You go to moon phase. Which moon phase I was born under, and then you put your birth date in here. I'm going to put mine, the 2nd of March. I was born at 2:09 a.m. in Manhasset, New York. And I have a moon in Sagittarius. I was born a 3rd quarter moon, waning moon, just before a new moon. So yeah, it's not a new moon, not quite a new moon. And then it gives you exact definition of that. And so yeah, actually, my there's a reality check, there's a revision, there's a cleansing. So yeah, actually yeah, so yeah, the balsamic moon also moon phase, I think, right? Um, 3rd quarter waning moon. So yeah. So that's how you figure that out. And I want to stop my share. And that's about all I wanted to share with you today. And there's so many things to do with other timing techniques, which I will share with you. And for now, thank you for watching and take care. And hit that like button if you're new here. Um, and if you're new, well, if you're new here, subscribe. Hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Bye.